have any best advice for nurses listening out there who want to become published authors? What would you say to them?
Yeah, I think like I was mentioning before, just like how important nurse stories are. I feel like because we get to see life in such a unique way, like we see the worst parts and the best parts. And I think, for better or for worse, nursing really changes you as a person. And like I always say, if you're not careful, it makes your bad qualities worse. But if you really lean into the process of growth, it makes your good qualities better and then also gives you just like all these great, skill sets of like, I can be calm in a crisis. I can think critically. I can problem solve. I can do all these things. And so I think that nurses just have so much to offer in terms of just the way that we perceive life and love and death and just all of these things. And so I think, again, it's a matter of not getting inside your own head, being like, well, I can't do this. I've never done this before. But it's like, if you can be a nurse, you literally can do so many things. And so it's just really taking those skills that you have as a nurse and kind of reformatting them in a new way, in a new kind of skill set and like creativity. That's like a huge part of nursing, and so you can transfer that creativity and kind of like the endurance you found in nursing, you can transfer that. Like these are all transferable skills. And again, this is the stories that nurses have to tell are so important. And I think that the world just really needs to hear it. And whether it be, I think it's like a little step up, not just journaling, but really, I think telling your story and the stories that you've gone through and the experiences that you've had, it's just is beneficial to all of us. Like anytime I hear of a nurse writer, I'm like, I want to hear your story. Like, wait a minute. Like, I want to like tell me your story. I think that's so important. And I think like you're saying, I think our community is definitely on a precipice of really coming together in new ways that we haven't before. And I think that sharing our collective stories um, is a way that we can really like come together and get to know each other and really strengthen our community as a whole. So nurses, tell your stories. It's so important. Don't let grammar or the newness of it all stop you. I think that would be my final advice.
I wholeheartedly agree. I think that we're such a strong community for all the reasons that you said. I think we also might be slightly trauma bonded to each other
Yes.
because no one knows what we've gone through besides like
Oh,
us, other
true.
healthcare workers, and maybe our patients who might be unconscious for half the time anyways, so we don't really experience it. But either way, it's made us very strong as a community. Um, I talk all the time about transferable skills and how nurses are exceptional business owners and incredible
Yes.
writers from their time management, prioritization, a bunch of other skills. And grammar is not one that you need to be super strong with.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, not at all.
yeah, if you can like link together a sentence, if you can write a 5 paragraph essay with like an intro and a conclusion, like you kind of know what those are. Editors are incredible people, and I am so grateful for my editors all the time. I always say that they like polish up my pieces and make them just so beautiful. So if you're not the strongest writer, but you have a story to tell, don't put off writing a book or think that you're not worthy of writing a book because you absolutely can. There's people that can help you every step of the way on this journey. So I think it's really important just to like keep that in mind.
Yeah, and just like in nursing, it's like you're never alone. Like there's people you can turn to always.
Yeah,